Hey guys, today we're going to cover how to use a power steering pressure gauge to pinpoint problems with your power steering system. Let's go. Using a gauge like this can help eliminate the guesswork when diagnosing a power steering system. So, I'm going to show you the right way to use one to determine whether you've got a steering unit failure or a pump issue. First, you'll want to install your gauge per the manufacturer's instructions and make sure the deadhead valve is in its full open position and the reservoir is filled to the cold line. Start the engine, turn the steering wheel lock to lock 10 to 15 times until all air is removed from the system. Once done, recheck your fluid level again. The first test is to perform a deadhead pressure test. This is the maximum pressure the pump is capable of producing. With the engine at 1500 RPM, close the deadhead valve and record the maximum pressure. Don't keep the valve closed for more than 5 seconds or you'll burn up the pump. If the pressure readings are within the manufacturer's specifications, the pump is doing its job, so we'll move on to the steering gear. If the numbers are lower than the manufacturer's specification, there is a problem with the pump or maybe even a belt tension issue. Now that we know the pump is doing its job, let's see what the steering unit is doing. With the engine at 1500 RPM, turn the steering wheel full left to its lock position. Again, do not hold more than 5 seconds or you'll burn up the pump. Record the reading, then do the same to the right side. These numbers should match the numbers of your deadhead test. For example, if your deadhead test showed 1400 pounds and your steering unit test showed 900 pounds, there's a bypass in the steering unit. Some customers complain of the lack of assist in one direction only. This is never going to be the pump. The pump doesn't know left from right. More than likely, we're going to find a problem in the steering unit. Do the same lock-to-lock test that you've just performed by turning the steering wheel. You're probably going to find out that you've got much more pressure in one direction than the other. You've just found the problem. There's bypass in one direction and the steering unit needs to be replaced. That's all for now. Remember to grab that gauge the next time you do a steering repair. Thanks for your time, and I'll see you on our next edition of ProTech.